Greetings, my fellow comrades in humanity. Let's get back into another question. 10 questions for the Holy Bible. Question 1. Numbers 21, 27 to 30. Have we just found the missing book of war in a song? And is it a song about them going through the tribe of the Amorites, killing them off? Like, little bit by little bit by little bit by little bit. They even chased some dudes up a hill, then killed them anyway, until all the Amorites were gone. Q. So the Amorites are dead. Poor Amorites. Guess they deserved it. They were on their land. God gave it to them. Question 2. Numbers 21, 31 to 35. Well, I've got to say this is a bit weird, because if you're fighting under the blessing of the Lord, these Israelites seem to be fighting pretty damn normal fights. Like, it's just sword to sword, man to man combat, and it's pretty much all that's happening. God doesn't do anything at all in these wars. It's all the Israelites, but He's on their side. So that's fine. He gives them their strength. That's why they're winning. It's not their numbers. Couldn't be that at all. Also, doesn't this bring in killing and stealing? I mean, you're killing these people, you're taking their land without asking. And because you wanted their land, you coveted their land. So you've just literally broken 3 commandments right there and then that God just set out for you just a little while ago. Those commandments, do they have an on and off switch? Because if so, I'd like to find it. That sounds cool. And if we turn it off, does everybody just go mental and just kill each other for a bit and then we turn it back on? Is it like the Purge? Question 3. Numbers 22 to 9. Wait. Is the God of the Israelites also the God of Balaam? Was that always his God? Because didn't God say that they worshipped other gods and not to worship those gods, and now Balaam is worshipping their God because their God is speaking to them? What? Okay. What? Question 4, Numbers 22, 10 to 13. So I'm to believe that even the messengers know the God of the Israelites as well, and that he's speaking to Balaam, and that obviously now is Balaam just going to be considered? Why wasn't Balaam just instantly there considered part of the Israelites? It's like, oh crap, you're talking to him? Well, we probably shouldn't ask you for help because he's on their side. And at this point, if I was Balak, I'd be running like hell, man. Those Israelites, they're huge in number, they're bloodthirsty, and they're coming for you. At least that's what the vision they saw when they took out the Amorites. Question 5, Numbers 22, 14 to 17. How on heaven or earth did Balak not see this wasn't going to work? Even with this, he's literally asking the God of the Israelites to curse the Israelites. He's asking, hey, I know you like these people and they're your chosen people, but can you curse them for me so that they don't kill me? It doesn't make any sense. Didn't they ask their own gods to curse them or something like that? I thought they had other gods. Why are they asking God? Is it... I'd run. Run, Balak, run. I think I missed a question here. I think I missed 4. No, I didn't. Question 6. Numbers 22, 18 to 23. Okay. Didn't God literally just tell Balaam to go to them? And now he's going to stop him. Is God lying? Why would he make up this lie? What the hell is this lie? This doesn't even make any sense. There's no reason for this to even happen. Odd. But it gets odder. Because we'll go to question 7 now. Alright. Question 7. Numbers 22 to 34. So God hid from Balaam and not his donkey to play a trick on Balaam. So he would beat his always faithful donkey, most likely out of frustration because his always faithful donkey is being unfaithful for no reason now. And that would just be absurd to him, obviously. Then he turns up and is like, hey, why are you beating your donkey? That's not nice. He gives the donkey ability to talk and turn around and ask him the very question. It's like, what? What? And then God says, oh yeah, I just let him see you so he would save your life so you didn't go past me. So if the donkey hadn't seen him or hadn't shied away and had been a faithful donkey, a good donkey, his master would be dead. I don't even after all that. Yeah, go on your way, man. I was just playing a trick on you. Funny, eh? Aren't I funny? What? Question 8, Numbers 23, 1 to 12. And now even that is a trick to have another nation bless the nation, about to kill them. They're guessing this is where I see this as a like a bad. Yeah, alright, I'll rephrase this. When they're doing this whole 7 altars, 7 sacrificing thing, what I kind of envision in my mind, if I take the whole God part out of it, is they're trying to emulate the Israelites so that the Israelites will be like, oh look, they're doing the things that we're doing. They want to be like us and join us instead of fight us. And yeah, so that's kind of what I would do. Isn't it what you would do? I mean, you've already accounted for the fact that they outnumber you. God's on their side. My whole thing would be, we should either join them or run. Like, they seem undefeatable to everybody in the area, but nobody questions this. Question 9, Numbers 23, 13 to 26. And yep, now again, same trick again. And yeah, this is was utterly begging for clemency. And God says, nah, you're screwed. And I'm making you do it. Is God trolling these guys? Is God the original troll? It really seems that way. He's already played one trick on one dude that made no sense, and now he's tricking this dude into blessing the Israelites, even though it's their God. You know it's going to happen. And this is where you get the feeling of where I'm about to go. So question 10, Numbers 24, 1 to 25. God will be the genocide of you all. So let it be, and it will be done. And now that I've said this, don't run away. Don't be frightened. Just stay there and be slaughtered like cattle. Yay! God, you're such a good dude. History is written by the victors. That's all I have to say about this entire story. I mean, you could just. I had to ask the same question over and over again in this because it was just like, how many atrocities can he commit before I can just lump them all into one big. He's a genocidal maniac. Because he's acting like a genocidal maniac. And, yeah. That is not a just God. I guess if you go by the old Alpha and Omega, he's both good and bad. But then he's also trustworthy and untrustworthy. And then he can also make a rock that he can eat himself, you know. Where's God's limitations? Because he has to have some limitation. And if he doesn't have any limitation, then he's perfect and he falls under his own false dichotomy. I read this thing and it just doesn't make any sense. I'm hoping it starts to make some sort of sense in the New Testament, because the Old Testament is getting hard to read. God is evil. God is very, very evil. But I don't think it's God that's evil. It's these, whoever these Hebrews that may have left Egypt. Going around killing everyone. While torturing their own people. Well, I guess they just tortured their own people. Like, I look at the golden calf incident as I look back, and it seems to me it was like a day of, you know what, Moses? We're just going to eat some meat today, and we don't care. And he comes down there and he's all mad. Fire fury. How dare you break the rules? They were bloody hungry. They wanted some good meat. The golden calf is a symbol of their hunger right there. How much do you have to sacrifice to be one with God? And at this point, it seems like suicide. That's what he actually wants to do. But this is just me reading the Bible in the chronological order. And I believe that if someone did this and didn't do the other things that I'm doing, they would probably go insane. Because I would definitely never read this to my daughter. Not this. People want to teach this in schools? Are you insane? That's genocide, man. No way around it. Anyways, in saying that, family, most important thing to you. Hold them close. They are everything. By family, I mean those who love you. Which means you can have a massive family or a very small family. It doesn't matter. Just whoever loves you, hold on to them. Because they're the only things that matter in this world. And give their life meaning. And most importantly, stay safe.